Hello everyone, thank you very much for clicking on this video. I appreciate your time, and so I'm going to try and keep this as brief as I possibly can. I'm sure you're probably already aware of what Patreon is. If you aren't, it's a website that allows people to donate a small or possibly large amount of money to the content creators that they enjoy and that they like and whose work they want to try and support. I used to have a Patreon account myself. However, I turned it off a few months ago for the very simple reason that I just didn't believe like I was doing enough on there to justify the expenditure that people were sort of putting my way. So over the last 2 months, I've been focusing on trying to rebuild that and relaunch it in a way that I think is going to offer much greater value for money for the people that want to support me on there. And so I'm very happy to say that today, the Patreon is going live once more. I have a new editor on board who's been helping me on the channel for a little while now, and so between her and I, we're creating one new video piece each week exclusively for Patreon. However, I really want to assure those of you that aren't going to follow me on there, that's absolutely fine if you don't want to, that nothing is being taken away from the existing channel. I've seen a lot of other people who have kind of gone down the route of trying to force people into supporting them on Patreon if they want to get access to the whole gamut of content. Well, this year, at the beginning of the year, I committed to making at least 3 videos a week on the main channel. It's now coming up towards November, and I have kept that promise, and I will continue to do so. Nothing is being taken away from the main channel. For this reason, I'm now calling my Patreon JayEmm Behind the Scenes, because it's basically the DVD extras. It's more. It's the things that I can't show on the main channel, or things I didn't want to show on the main channel for various reasons. You'll find alternate cuts of videos, you'll find videos that didn't quite work, you'll find up-to-date information about what I'm shooting, as well as little tidbits and sort of hidden things from the past, and also information about what I'm working on and what I'm going to be working on in the future. In other words, if you like what you see on the channel, and you just want to see more of it, or particularly if you're perhaps a content creator yourself, I'm going to be doing things sort of talking on the literal behind the scenes stuff of how the videos work, how you film stuff, how you edit stuff, all that kind of jazz. So it's going to be a real mixed bag of content, and we're going to have a little community over there for people that sort of want to support the channel in a more direct way. Now, if you head on over to my Patreon page, and the link for that will be down below, would really appreciate anything that you can give, and for that reason I've sort of set pledge minimum at just $1, because it really does make a difference to me. I appreciate absolutely anything that can be given, and it does make life a lot easier. Because, not to put too fine a point on it, but being a YouTuber, particularly a car YouTuber in the UK, our expenses are very high, and the income we get is nowhere near that of our American counterparts. On average, I would say Americans get between 2 to 3 times as much per video as we do here. And so for that reason, things like Patreon are very helpful and a sort of necessary evil to help channels like mine continue to grow in the way that it has. And for everybody that has subscribed so far, and there are nearly 50,000 of you, I am incredibly grateful. And it is for that reason that I am absolutely 100% committed to making sure that the content on the channel as it is does not go down in number, quality, or anything else. If you're enjoying what's happening so far, this is nothing to be worried about. Things are going to carry on. It's business as usual. There's just, if you want it, a way of getting even more. So, thank you for your time. If you're interested in learning more about what's on the Patreon, head over to there now. Thank you. Bye-bye.